Will you?
And we are back for another live episode of the Kingdom. We are very glad to have everybody watching tonight across this beautiful country of Canada. We got Manitoba, of course, Saskatchewan, Ontario, the boys out in BC, our insider out in Newfoundland, and we got the boys here in the Bermuda Triangle of Manitoba, Rossman, Brandon, and Dauphin. Rigo, no more yawns. We will see everybody in 30 seconds. Ish.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Kingdom. As always, my name is Drums, and I'm joined by the brothers behind Kngdom, Regan and Jordan Headley. As we usually do, we're going to send it up north. What's going on up there, Reg? How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. No intro will really be the same ever after we had the fireworks shotgun start. Everything seems pretty relevant now, but
I don't know if I could set them off in the house.
That was a pretty good intro, but no, things are okay up here. Is mine echoing on your end?
What?
No, I can hear my headphones echoing back, but whatever. It'll straighten itself out. Yeah, still kind of on the IR. I golfed like 5 holes after the tournament. Didn't take a driver. I didn't take anything higher than a 7-iron, actually. Got the Agassi Cup this weekend. I'm kind of... We'll see how it goes. I was going to try to go to the range tonight and see if I could hit a driver, but we'll see how things go on Friday. I guess I'll just go into it blind and see what happens.
Where's that?
Clear Lake, Gilbert, or Clear Lake, Dauphin, Gilbert.
All right. Cycle through.
Yep.
All right. What's going on up at Rossman, George?
Top of the evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on in Rossman? Not a hell of a lot, actually. It's a little bit different now. It's all dark in here. When I started doing the show out here, it was kind of a nice little sunset, but now it's pitch dark. So summer's coming to an end. It's pretty sad. We got probably about a month left of golf. I mean, golf. Anyways, I mean, we've been golfing in Deer Ridge the last couple of years in November, but I think those are kind of some anomalies. But we got the Blue Chair this weekend, the biggest weekend of the year for a lot of guys, self included, and then we got the Ironman coming up. We're planning a few special things for that. But other than that, I don't know. Summer flu, man. Summer flu.
Crazy. And we're already, 7th of September?
Yeah. Seems like once it gets past July 31st, it's just like a
fast forward
downslope.
Luke is already 5 years old. Things are moving quick here.
He's driving soon, yeah.
But no, things are good up here, fellas. Glad to be here tonight. We got drinking some Blackweed Brewing beer. Hoping to bring them on as a sponsor maybe one day, right after Spence jumps on board. So we'll see who wants to go first with the sponsorship there. But
I'd like to have a better chance of them.
Yeah, I think so too. But that's enough for me. Drums, how are you doing, buddy? What's up, Brandon?
Not much. I completely failed putting the kid to bed, so Mama had to take over here for me to get on. So I don't know how that ended up, but a hell of a tournament, boys. That was a very enjoyable Glow Golf experience. Popped my cherry at the Glow Golf. It's like we talked about this, I think, since we finished playing, how fast it flew by. I don't know if it was just the good company, the booze, or just the incredible experience of Rossman Lake at night. But it felt like we were out there for like 10 minutes.
On like hole 7, I was like pissed off. Like,
yeah.
Slow it down here, boys.
Once we teed off on 9, I was like, oh my God, we're done.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah. But other than that, like, it was unreal tournament. Super fun. No idea even like what the winning score was.
You know, the funniest parts of both tournaments that I went to of ours are not funny, but like Jordan and I are always the guys that are like on the golf trips and all the time like trying to get horse races going or wanting to play one more nine, and like it's shitty because we're hosting these tournaments, so then you can't just go play. You know what I mean? Like sometimes if people are doing like the prize presentation, everything like that, you can still go play another nine because you don't give a shit.
Right.
But we literally have to go in and do that, and it's always we always have to like look at each other on the last hole, and I don't know. We kind of got into a bit of shit in Oak Island because we played a couple extra holes and the girls were getting all panicky there. But yeah, we just it's never enough, I guess, once you're out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the dangerous thing about glow golf, though. The night doesn't have to end.
Well, no, I think we were up to almost 4, right?
What's that?
I think we were up to almost 4.
Yeah.
Anyways.
No, he means like you could just golf all you want.
Right. I wish we could.
Like
when we golfed till 4 a.m., that would have been unreal.
Can you imagine?
Sure people would have been down for it. Although I talked to some people around the lake, and they said that they were going to text me the lyrics of the songs that we were listening to up at the clubhouse from their cabin or camper.
Oh, what about our house? Probably fucking louder in the cabin than it was up at the hill.
No, you couldn't hear it at the fire
from like inside.
Yeah, no. Like, when it was up at the clubhouse still.
Oh. But when it was in the cabin, you could only hear kind of like a bit of the bass outside. Like it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, we had her buzzing. We had the JBL buzzing. That thing was sick, man.
That thing was a mutant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Built-in DJ booth on top of it.
Yeah, that thing was sick.
Do we have any suggestions from for next year's one? Actually, on that note, tonight's, I guess, theme of the episode is must-play courses of 2022. So, like I said, we got about a month left of golf. We're hoping to sneak a couple more recreational rounds in and go check out a few more courses. So, if you're watching and you're in the chat, maybe just let us know the best course that you played this summer or any that you would recommend for us. For me personally, I got Dello on the list, a big one. But we can talk about that a little later on. We'll give everybody in the chat or whoever's in there to say their piece and give some suggestions. But what would you guys change for Glow Golf or any updates to it for next year other than maybe do 18? But do you think 18 would be too much?
No, you can't do 18 ever.
Yeah.
But what if you did like Dal said, like
12? Like 12 holes or day and night?
Yeah, day and night. So you do 9, have a bite to eat, and then go out for the Glow Golf afterwards.
Yeah, man. I love that idea.
What do you think of that, Rigo? Because my thoughts on that was like everybody is really horny to get out there for the Glow Golf. So there's like a built up energy of excitement. But that also could pour into if you're, it's a little bit different for day and night. But like, would the buzz of it die if you're already golfing before? I guess most people went out before anyways and just played some practice holes, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Trev, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you in there. Deloraine, yes, have to get there. Absolutely have to get there. Oh, just don't know how or when. Is it in good shape? Anyways, sorry, boys. Keep it going here.
Is that hometown for him?
I don't think so. He lives in Brandon, but it might be where he's from originally.
Oh, gotcha.
You'll have to answer that one. But I know he plays in that Big Rock tournament every year, Dello.
Oh yeah, with the wall. Yeah. Things that we would change. I think we're probably going to plan to have a concert next year. I don't know if that's something we can talk about on here, but just for everybody to stick around there after.
Concert would be deadly.
Yeah. Not like, we shouldn't say a concert, but like a live band, tent. Happened at the Cody McLeod tournament for 5 years or however long it was on for. Rossman's kind of lacking that now, missing that this summer. So hopefully every September long we can do this Glow Golf tournament and build it up into something big.
I love the sounds of that. I think you almost have to do it, like for Rossman Lake especially. I think doing it on a long weekend makes a lot of sense because it is like a tourist destination in a sense. Like people aren't going to come out here for a Friday in July probably to drive out here and not set up a camper or whatever. But on a long weekend, like there's already a lot of people out here, right? So I mean, we had 20 teams on the weekend, and it's sold out in probably 2 days of like actual promoting it. So
so no problem.
No. And there's people on the waiting list even. Like that's just kind of it was weird because it was the first time that we had ever done a glow golf thing, but apparently Rossman Lake used to do it, and I think the last time they did it, there was a couple ambulances involved. So
Oh boy.
I think they took a little hiatus here. So maybe people were just horny to get back into the glow golf.
I think next year, like this was really short notice. The lineup
was,
stuff was really
absolutely.
short notice. There's a lot more cool things we can do with glow stuff. There's tons of stuff on Amazon. We're not gonna have to scrounge to local dollar stores and Walmart's. Like you can order some pretty sick shit online, glow stuff. So we have a year now to plan it. So I think lighting things up more in the fairways and stuff I think would be cool.
Mhm.
Maybe a couple spotlights on greens I think would be really cool, like solar spotlights.
Mhm.
But there's a lot of things you can do with it. We just kind of, when did we start planning it? Two weeks ago?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of came out of nowhere, but also anybody, if people are just kind of jumping in and out here, let us know what course you played this year that was the top. We're looking for a couple courses to finish the year out with. Delo's been mentioned, and also if you played glow golf anywhere before, let us know in the chat or afterwards. Just send us a message of what was some of like the highlights that happened at the tournament and what were some things that made it good, bad, etc. Because we really want to make it better every year. Kind of what we've been doing with the King Cup too. So we can only do so many things in our own head. So we appreciate the feedback and suggestions and stuff. So liquor laws screw the glow golf due to the middle of the night and unless you do private drinks, yeah. I mean, Cam knows small towns are a little bit different in terms of the liquor laws and stuff like that, and Rossman would be probably no different than that. But that is a good point. It's a fair point because I think that it's probably closed at like 2 or something.
Yeah, I honestly don't know.
I
Depends what
feel
the
like
liquor license is.
I feel like glow golf's come a long way in the last few years in advancement with all the carts that have lights on them. I remember lights on carts used to be like a one-off. Now there's like
Luxury, richest person in town.
it seems like everybody has one. So I think that's come a long way. I know that Dwayne said last time they did it at Rossman, everybody had to walk because nobody had flashlights, or I guess they could have used flashlights before. I don't know why they didn't, but yeah, he said everybody walked and just made a mess of the course. So things have
That'd
come
be
a long
tough.
way. I think that it's kind of endless what you can do with glow golf now.
100%.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next year.
Oh, what was I going to say? Something about that. Well, we bought Rossman Lake or Rossburn Dollar Store out of glow sticks. We bought Dollarama and Brandon out of glow sticks.
And this tournament, Dauphin bought like the town of Dauphin out of glow sticks. Like I went to like 6th place. I'm like, you got glow sticks? Like, no, we're all sold out. It's like, what? How? And they knew where the glow sticks were, but they're all sold out. Like, it wasn't just that they didn't have them. Like,
even we went into because we almost weren't allowed to have carts, right? Rental cart.
Yeah,
The rule was if you have to have a cart with a light on it, and none of the rental carts have headlights. So we kind of found a way around it. We went into Rossburn Home Hardware, bought 6 or 7 flashlights, and just gorilla taped them onto the sidebars of the cart. So I don't know, it worked. One of ours died halfway through the round, so we had a really poor lightage. But I mean, I feel like if you have at least one well lit cart that leads the group for everybody, you're
Yeah.
good, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, like there was never like really an issue of it being too dark for us anyways.
No, I don't think so. And our headlights were absolute dog shit. So
Yeah.
Hey, really random question here / discussion point. I made a Caesar before the show. Have you ever had it when you open the Clamato and it fizzes?
Yeah.
And then you dump the Clamato in there and it's just absolutely god awful.
You gotta shake that bitch.
I shook it like crazy and it was still like.
How old is it?
It's like I just opened it like a week and a half ago.
Oh, really?
It was weird, but I tasted it and it was like super like fizzy. It was weird. I've had it once before, right?
I've had it
I
kind
just
of
want
like
to know if you
foam up.
guys
like
no,
bubbly,
not
you mean?
foam. No, bubbly, but like fizzy. Like
Oh.
Huh.
I think
It's
that is it
just
maybe
disgusting.
too cold? Stored too cold?
I don't know. I used a different kind of pickle juice. I don't think it would react with it, but that's kind of what it tastes like something. But then I looked at it in there and it was like bubbling in there, so I don't know. Oh boy.
Chaz,
Shit.
Chaz is in the house. Okay, so Cam says Cartwright did the whole course with no headlights. That would be tough, actually.
Oh
And we
my
even had the
god.
northern lights to like guide us the whole night. If it was pitch dark out there with no headlights, that would be a shit show. But I don't think
So like just the balls? That's it?
I don't think so.
or the pins even.
Balls and pins?
I feel like Cartwright, I've never been there, so I can't take this with a grain of salt. But I don't think there's much going on in Cartwright in terms of like obstructions or hills and stuff like that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
What?
I thought you meant between the residents' ears. Not much going on.
No. Although I did hate playing the Cartwright Clippers for sure. They had a dirty team.
I just figured with Cam's comment, everything kind of lined up.
Oh.
Very true.
Did the whole course with no headlights.
Chaz, good to see you, buddy. Glad you're back. You missed last week. What's up in Swan, buddy? How's the course looking there? I'd love to play Swan, man. That's a nice course. Just so far away.
Sorry, Cam. Cartwright, Cam.
So they did have glow sticks to mark the course, I'm guessing. Easy voice. Yeah. We can't be trashing small towns here. We're a small
I
town
didn't.
show.
I just thought that's what you're gonna say. I've never heard anything about Cartwright before.
I don't even know where it is.
Yeah. Fast and firm.
Just like she likes it, Chezzy.
Just like she likes it. So what else? What do we got for housekeeping? That's enough of glow golf, I think. That was a blast.
Well, you should probably walk us through the finale of the league.
The finals?
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot to say. We lost. Kind of.
I thought you guys played sick.
We everybody played around. Everybody played well. Like I think Patch was 33 on the front. I was 34. Moose was 35, and I think Pounder was 37.
You
Good
guys were
golf.
up after 10 or after
Yeah,
9?
we were up. We were up one after 10, I think, and then we ran into a bit of issues on the back nine, and just kind of I don't know. And then we won the last 2 holes to take it to a playoff. We were dormy on 17. We won 17, won 18. We won 17 with a stroke even, or without a stroke.
Right.
And so we went to 1, and Patch made a birdie, made about a 12-foot birdie in the dark almost, and it's a good putt. When you're losing daylight like that,
yeah,
and there's a change of elevation, a little bit of a slope, those aren't easy putts to make. So I don't mind losing to a birdie, but it kind of sucked to get that close to it, you know?
Yeah.
You should have hit Chief on number 1.
I know. Moose did, and he went out of bounds. So,
but he had 2 really good holes before that.
Yeah, he was flying high for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame that decision at all.
He was on 18 for eagle and had to make a 5-foot birdie putt on 18 to force a playoff. So he made the putt. He was absolutely buzzing, pulled out the driver, and put it into the Assiniboine River. So he wasn't in there by much, man. It was close. It was probably 5 feet away from being on the green, which kind of sucks.
Wouldn't you say Moose has too much for that green if he hits it good?
No.
No.
Not in like normal. If he has wind or something helping, yeah, but no glow balls. Getting the semis, man. That's a late league in Swan. No?
Especially with all the farmers. I thought it'd be done early. Gilbert's always done early because the farmers start harvest.
I think same with Cam's too, because I think Dad said they're just getting to their finals this week or next week too. Yeah.
Yeah.
The team we lost to won the league. Does that mean we got 3rd?
Yep.
I would say so.
All right.
Oh no, sorry, we lost in the quarterfinals. So we got
Jesus
7th. That sounds so cool, man. Like I want to play in a league like that so bad.
What?
That people all shoot around 35.
Well, we don't.
I know, but like you could be mid
on 7
38.
holes.
No, 38. You could be 39.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It is good to me that 2 teams like that ended up in the finals because there was hardly any strokes. I think Pounder got like 4 maybe.
Yeah.
Patch ended up getting 1 on 2. So there was like a total of 5 strokes a whole round. It was basically just straight up for the league. And the boys came to play. I chipped in for eagle on hole 4 from 100 yards out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that helped with the 34 for sure.
Holes are so sick.
What's your thoughts on keeping the side of 4 long?
Bad.
On the right side?
Yeah.
I don't think anywhere should be long. It's just a nuisance. If it's out of bounds, then put it out of bounds. Like, there's no reason for courses to have 4 feet tall grass.
I don't
It
mean
just
like
slows up
as
play.
long as it is, maybe a bit like half that. Like I think it should be longer than the like actual rough. Like I think it should still be a little bit longer there. And same with like in between 7 and 8, how they kind of had to let that go with the water.
Yeah.
I think that should still be longer. It should be more kept than it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
But I still think it should be longer than
There should
like,
be a hazard
rough.
between those 2 holes.
Yeah.
But
Is that
my opinion on that too, and this happened to us in that match.
You lose
'Cause
balls
Moose
like a
was in
motherfucker.
there. Hey?
You lose balls like a motherfucker.
You can't find your ball.
Can't
So
find
at least put red stakes there. If you're not going to cut it, put red stakes.
yeah.
Yeah.
He had to take a 2-stroke penalty, and he's 2 feet off the fucking cart path.
Leave it.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave it and put red stakes. You need to be punished on that hole on 8.
Yes,
hole's
I
too wide
agree with
open.
that. I think that
8
whole
for
area
sure.
should be red stakes.
Yeah, I do too.
And if you find it, hit it. But
Yeah.
it's not going to be easy to find or hit. But you can't make somebody take a 2-stroke penalty for hitting it in there.
No, I like that.
So Weed City, listen up.
Got something to tell you.
I might clip that and put it on Twitter and tag Weed City. Although the year's pretty much over anyway,
Yeah.
so it's not going to do a whole hell of a lot. We got the Blue Chair coming up this weekend. Friday, we played like 40 plus holes at Oak Island and then 18 at Weed City on Saturday.
Okay,
Can't
what?
wait. I'm in Oak Island since the King Cup, and I've been very horny to get back there.
It'll be a fucking miracle if I survive this.
Bus picks us up at 6:30. We got breakfast and beers at 5:30 at OJ's, and we won't get back till dark. That's a day of golf.
Shilong. What you got there? New mitt?
Couple of them I ordered. Just like Tiger. I don't know. I couldn't find them and they're in this office, so that's good. That's really
Where do you buy gloves?
Golf Town. There's always like a 2-for-1 sale.
Oh yeah.
Does he still wear like Nike gloves?
He would, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. 'Cause he's still Nike apparel.
How about our boy watching Serena? He looks shredded.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he
Why
always
is he
looks
so
shredded.
strong?
But he's like almost 50 now. Fuck, he's
He
just.
seems to be getting more shredded with age, though.
It's all he can do is lift. He can't like do shit with his legs, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Jays won again tonight.
Did they have a tilt last night? I just saw a little bit of
sort of. Kind of just like
a baseball tilt.
Oh man. Did you guys see my tweet from my personal account last night just with the managers?
Yeah.
That shit kills me, man. When they come out and just yell at the ump and get tossed, and then they get right up in his face. Like they're like this far away from each other, and he's just yelling in his face like, what's he saying? Like he's literally imagine if his breath stunk. Like he's literally within like 3 inches of this guy's face, just yelling at the top of his lungs.
I think you
got
got
Mike's picked that up though.
I don't know.
Somebody's mics have it.
Like in their heads, just like bouncing, they're just yelling at them and pointing in their face and like oh,
spits
okay,
flying out of their mouth.
And then finally, like the second base ump, like just decides, okay, he's had enough.
All right, we're good.
And he just comes in and grabs him out of there. You've had enough.
Speaking of face to face, did you see Billy Ho and Poulter?
Yeah.
How do you think that one went? I hope Horschel was Netflix mic'd up to see how
That'd
that
be
went
wild.
down.
That's the first thing I saw thought of when I saw that was I wonder how many Netflix cameras are around for this. Because like confrontation in golf,
But that's not a
is so
PGA
rare.
event, right?
Hey,
That's not a
No, it's
PGA
not
event,
PGA.
right? So I don't know if Netflix was doing non-PGA.
it's not a PGA event. What is it? Wentworth. What's that?
Euro Tour DP.
DP.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Man, those guys on the PGA are being such babies. Holy cow. I'm tired of it. Honestly. It's pathetic, man. Like Shane Lowry, cry more, buddy. Like, what are we Rory? What are these guys? What's their problem? Like, it's just getting to be too much for me.
I think that's kind of their point too. Is like half of them, I can guarantee, are just like so over it they don't give a fuck, and they're just sick of people asking them questions. So that's probably why they get like pissy about it now.
I guess, and I can understand that, but like, I just see, man, Rob was striping the ball this weekend. That's the best I've ever seen Rob hit the ball. It was a dark, so I didn't really. It could have been flawed. Was pretty drunk too, so who knows? But
We
Rob,
almost had a fight on the fourth hole.
what's
Fourth
that?
hole, fifth hole.
What's that?
We almost had a fight on the fourth or fifth hole.
You and Rob?
Yeah. Because he thought it was his tee shot, but it was my tee shot.
And then you had Dally, who is like the only person on earth who could lose glow balls. Like, I swear we spent 20 minutes looking for his glow ball.
He kept pumping them like over the green.
Yeah.
Well, that one went over the road on 7.
Glow balls, like we're hitting from 100 yards ish, and I was hitting like 9 irons.
Yeah,
Like those glow balls take about 20 yards off. I found, anyways, unless I just wasn't swinging too hard. But
I was hitting P's most of the time.
Actually, you know what? I was between P and 9 for the most part. I think I scoped one. You could pick up the pin because it had a glow thing on it. Yeah. But you look like a duster scoping things in a non-competitive event.
I think I might have hit one wedge on one of the longer holes.
P wedge?
Yeah.
So far we've had 2 tournaments at Rossman Lake. Charles McKay and Chad Tanner have profited strongly from those 2 tournaments. They won the first one, and then Charles won the CP, and I'm pretty sure Chad's team won the -2. I'm waiting for somebody to reach out to me because I remember that, but I also thought that there was a tie at the top, and we all know the rules is 2 tie, you all tie, right?
Yeah, I thought that last group that came in was -2 as well.
That's what I thought as well. But
there was 2. There was 2.
And I have no scorecards here, so I have no idea.
I burnt them.
Did you?
Yeah, we lost, so I burnt them. You guys see Nick Kyrgios?
Kyrgios? Yeah.
Tennis you see guy? That? Yeah, you see it last night?
What happened? I love him though.
I thought he was a douchebag.
He is.
Yeah.
And he lost, and he smashed his racket, and then threw it on the court, and then grabbed his backup racket from his bag and smashed it and threw it and just left the court. And then he said that he might as well not play tennis all year and just come to Wimbledon or come to the US Open because it's all people judge you for anyways, and he was pissed off that he lost. He's just like, you should read the interview. That guy's wild.
But he was on like a heater. Everybody was like praising him and shit. Like,
How did I miss that? Right?
Yeah.
How did I miss this comment?
That was about the
baseball.
Coach and ump.
Yeah. Chaz cleaned up the winnings in Oak Island.
No, I got second.
Although, that's second, right? The first place team cleaned up the money there.
Yeah.
They got $2,000.
But
actually, they got $2,022. Next year it'll be $2,023. Although, if this continues with inflation, it'll probably be $20,000. What? Man, I love
because nobody will be able to afford anything.
Yeah, exactly.
People call Nick Kyrgios a douchebag. Whatever. I don't think that I love seeing that kind of stuff, man. Who's the golfer that did that like a month ago? He threw his putter and snapped one. Wasn't it a Canadian?
I don't know.
No. Shit.
Wasn't it that Trump guy?
Oh, yeah.
Grayson Murray?
Yes.
Grayson Murray, yeah. Speaking of Canadians, Penrith Made the President's Cup, hey? That's
Happy
pretty
year.
sick. That's pretty sick. Like, remember when DI was on and he said Penrith is like the up-and-comer?
Yeah.
Now look at him.
He was
Yeah,
right.
I think you've been pumping his tires since like
Mhm.
F1.
Did you see that interview, or not the interview, but when
Yeah,
Immonen
the phone
called
call?
him?
Yeah.
That was the first time I like seen him talk or like any sort of, because he's never in interviews or anything like that, eh?
Right.
He's
So
a beauty, just a big laid-back Canadian.
yeah, pretty much exactly how I would picture a Canadian golfer to be. Very down to earth, very monotone, very
Yeah.
like not exciting at all.
He was a goalie, too.
Oh, is he?
I'm pretty sure he was, yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
So we got him and Connors.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Is that
good.
next week?
So Cam Smith got gas from the team.
Yeah. I don't know when it is, Drums.
What'd you say, Drum? Sorry.
When is that? I'll look it up.
Next weekend.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's kind of is it kind of weird that Hughes didn't make it or no?
Well, Penrith was a captain's pick, right?
So it's Connor.
Was he?
Oh, Connors made it.
No, yeah, Connors made it based on points. So, I mean, yeah, tough for Hughes, but like I haven't seen Hughes at all lately in the last probably year. Connor seems to be up there all the time, but I haven't seen much of Hughes lately.
Well, he's been pretty steady.
Connor's made it, yeah, with points.
I don't know that he had that great of a year, Mac, did he?
Nope.
To make it on points?
No, he's 80th in the world
Right.
right now.
Did you see that tweet today from like the LIV account? Like, okay, I'll say a few
On
things
fire.
about LIV here. But like there's some really funny like fake LIV accounts on like Twitter and stuff who basically just bash the PGA and shit like that.
Mhm.
And they tweeted out something like, why didn't Rory make Team America after winning the FedEx Cup or something like that? Basically just saying like how American he's become. But also, so that was funny. But like if you guys want some good entertainment, like go on TikTok and look at the LIV Tour TikTok account. Like they're doing things right. Those events look like it's a blast. It seems like they have the right people in charge of their media, and it seems like their players are just having a lot of fun. And there was also something that I wanted to talk about in terms of this, and I'm sure you guys will have your opinions and people in the chat as well. But I think it was Foreplay who said that like they were talking about how there's no nothing to really play for. There's nothing there that make people like really give a shit if they lose. Like there's nobody who's missing the cut and has to go home without a paycheck or something like that. Like there's nothing on the line or something like that.
Right.
And I was just thinking like that only builds up over time. Like you can't just start a league and all of a sudden it's like that, right? Like
Right.
the history doesn't come with it. That kind of like consequence doesn't come with it. It happens over time. You can't just say like that as a criticism of the tour. Like they started 3 months ago. Obviously, there's no history. Obviously, there's no consequence to guys missing. It's a brand new tour.
Like I imagine that there are stipulations in some guys' contracts that they have to probably make a certain amount of money every year to keep their status or keep their contract or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reggie, so like I mean they're probably paying for that a bit.
What's that, Drum? Sorry?
So like they're probably playing for that at least. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, like think about there's 48 guys and they keep signing new people. So where do the people who were there before but aren't there anymore? Where do they go?
They go.
Yeah, they're going. And they're suspended from the PGA till December.
So where?
Nowhere.
Just get killed?
Yeah.
Well, they're playing on like
it is the Saudis.
Cash events like in the States, like tournaments where they can win like $5,000 if they win.
But I mean, people like everybody else in the world gets a paycheck, right? And like you either perform at your job or you don't.
It'd be sweet if it was like Squid Games and they got kicked off LIV Tour and then
the Saudis behead them on national TV.
Gonzo.
Oh boy.
What are you guys' thoughts on players wearing shorts?
I don't like it. I'll be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Reggie?
I like it.
See, I didn't think Reggie would.
I just mean like I don't understand the concept of pants. I guess it is
Yeah.
old fashioned, but I just
the old fashioned like look of it. I
yeah.
like better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't understand like why you can't.
Yeah, I don't understand the purpose of it. I get a collared shirt because it looks nice, but like
Right.
they make nice shorts. I don't know if they always made nice shorts to the point where they do now.
I mean, it's a short.
Did you see their old pants, like what Tiger used to wear,
Yeah,
man?
sure. Yeah. I don't know. I
Those
God,
old, that old shit
so
from like the
proud of it.
2000s, how baggy everything was.
The parachutes?
Oh my god.
I don't know. For me, shorts is just like a microcosm of like what has happened here. The PGA was too comfortable for too long. They made all these stupid rules. They weren't willing to change any of them, really. Shorts is a perfect example of that. Who gives a fuck what they're wearing?
Hoodies, same thing.
Exactly. Who cares? Let players do what they want to do, and maybe they'll, show a little bit more loyalty to you instead of just feel like they're prisoners of your, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
mean, I don't know, like, is that gonna move the needle for guys to go over there just so they can wear shorts? I don't think so.
No,
I
but
mean,
drums, it's the
part of it.
culture I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The one thing I
Okay.
read today was a reporter attended their first LIV event, and so it was like my quick summary: Wednesday, this is a golf tournament? Question mark. Thursday, this is a golf tournament? Question mark. And then Sunday, holy shit, there's golf here.
Did you see DJ's putt to win that thing, man? That might have ended up in Rossman Lake if it missed the hole.
It was cruising.
You know, I don't know. Like they're called golf professionals, and I feel like it's kind of, I don't know. Like you could spittle at like how good it is that they're having fun and how it's such a crazy atmosphere and all the players are wearing shorts and laid back and everything. But I mean, one of the cool things about the PGA is how professional those guys are too, and the LIV's kind of losing that. Like it just seems like a shit show. Those guys were hugging DJ after he won and like fist pumping him. Like,
Well, because that was his teammates.
no, it wasn't. It was the guys he lost in the playoff or beat in the playoff. They were like happy for him.
They do that in the PGA too, though.
No, they don't.
Somewhat.
They shake their hands and get off the green because they're pissed off because they just lost $1 million.
The players stick around to watch guys finish.
Yeah,
up.
players do after, but not when you get beaten in a playoff. That guy's not
don't
hugging him and congratulating him. And like not giving a shit.
How about Pat Perez is like a total of, I think it's like plus
Yeah,
35 in his events, and he's made like $4 million.
And it's all just trickled down from his team.
Yeah.
I like the team aspect of it too. I'm not gonna lie. And they do the champagne like F1. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like it'll get to a point where they have like real sponsorships for the teams where they don't have to have like the Crushers or the fucking Ball Strikers or whatever the fuck the names are.
It's like the XFL, man.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. This whole fucking thing reminds me of the XFL.
No, 100%. I hope the XFL still alive. The Rock.
Let's just call it the XGL, the Extreme Golf League. Go nuts out in Dubai. Like, fucking take your golf and shove it up your ass out there. God, I hate that tour.
Okay, well, we'll switch off that. Did you see that slam ball's coming back?
I'd watch that.
Yeah, right? Slam ball's phenomenal.
How sick was that?
Trev's got a point for sure. It's legit. Like, honestly, there's legit concerns for both sides. I just don't like the people are so hard on it for absolutely no reason. Like they're like who was it that said that the other day? Phil. He's like, this is good for everybody. It's good for the players. The PGA suddenly came up with $100 million. Where'd that come from?
Might have come from Tiger's pocket. We don't know.
but who knows?
Right.
But like everyone's just shitting on the tour, and it's like it's fun. Like I don't know, they're getting PGA players paid more. I hope one day they come to like a agreement where they can all play together in the same sandbox, and all the best players can play against the best players in the world every weekend, and they can figure that out. But now it just seems like the PGA is just being a
Well, that will never happen now.
well. Yeah, I'm with Ches here. You're supposed to hug your opponents after a match. You can be pissed off. You can be whatever, but you should still be happy for them.
Ches, I don't think Patrick Reed is the biggest piece of shit associated with that league. He's up there, but I don't think he's number one.
Who would be?
There's probably a list of Saudis that are worse off.
Saudis? Why Saudis? Who's in the league?
The guy's running the league.
Like owners, you
Funding
mean?
the league.
Yeah, I'm with Cam here. Actually, I think that's what'll happen, and there'll be some
I don't
sort.
think that'll happen.
You don't think so?
Well, like the stupid part is like it's gonna be decided by courts. Like it's literally not going to be Jay Monahan that says, "Yeah, you guys can come back now." It'll be a court decision.
I'd like to ask about this. A professional athlete.
Know any?
Yeah.
Can't really.
Well, I mean, you can't share what they say, but I'd still like to hear their thoughts on it.
Right.
Like if the Saudis started a hockey league and they're paying everybody 10 times the amount to go play there,
you're going.
What would their thing? Yeah, most people are on Team Reg here, but that's okay.
Hanks loses his mind. He
3
just pushed
or 4 months ago, we were at the point where everybody thought the LIV Tour is going to just go away into the darkness. So we've come a long way so far. I wouldn't say I'm on Team LIV, but I kind of am. Not that I would rather watch LIV. I just don't think that they're the amount of backlash is warranted.
Agreed. Who cares? Don't watch it then. Just fucking keep living your life.
Yeah.
No, I know they're not playing chess. I just meant like people associated with the tour.
Golfing.
I just don't know.
Nobody
I'm just
knows.
fed up with it.
Speaking of things coming back, did you guys get that tweet that went viral on the weekend that Eastbound and Down is coming back?
Oh, I saw that.
I don't know if it's legit or not.
I
But
saw that too, Kenny Powers.
it'd be a nice rumor.
I think this thing is going to just end up being something bigger. I agree.
I do too.
But all the LIV haters don't want that. Shane Lowry will cry. Rory will cry. Reggie will cry. Trev might cry. I don't know how Team Reggie's on, but Trev might cry. It's all for fun. It's all fun and games. Like, who gives a pluck, really?
Yeah.
Who cares? No impact on my life. Guys are having fun. Guys are getting paid. Do what you want to do. That's my main mentality in life. Speaking of that, I don't know how many people share that mentality in this chat, but that there's an interview with Pomp. Rigo, I know you like Pomp, but I think it's Pomp Bro that does these interviews.
There's like 4 Pomps.
Which Pomp do you like, Rigo?
Joe.
Joe. And who's the Pomp that's into Bitcoin?
Anthony,
yep. Anthony did an interview with a guy named Andrew Tate. Have you guys heard of this guy? It kind of looks like Pitbull.
Yeah.
He's like banned from everything.
Yeah, he's on the outs.
So he's one of those guys for me who basically every word he says makes sense and is logical, and like not every word, but I mean, he's still on the side of like not crazy, I don't think, unless I don't know, maybe he is, but it was a good interview. He talks about
like this Tate you're talking is
Andrew Tate. Yep.
Yeah, like he plays into everything that is going against him.
How you mean?
Like he says shit to get canceled.
He just says shit what people are thinking, but he's at a point where they can't cancel him. I feel like there's a lot of celebrities that are kind of going down that road now. They're like, I've said a few things and I'm still here.
Yeah,
Or
like
big
this
enough-
guy's been around for like 10 years, and you're just hearing about him now
I've
because he's been
well, that's what I
canceled.
mean. I've never heard of him before. So,
Right, because he's been canceled.
well, exactly.
Like that's part of his gameplay.
Maybe so.
Which, like, I'm not saying bad or good, but I'm just saying like this is part of his gameplay.
But for me, I find the people who get canceled are the people I want to listen to most. So,
Yeah.
but he was like an MMA kickboxer kind of guy, hey? Something, I don't know. They
He
call
was
him
an actual legit kickboxer.
They call him the European Dan Blazarian. So it was
That guy's still
interesting.
around?
It was an interesting interview, anyways. He basically is just on the side of like people should do whatever they want, and that's where it ends. Which is that's what my side I'm on too.
Right. It's just the shit he gets into about women and stuff that is
Well, yeah,
fucking outrageous.
Which he didn't talk about that at all. So
Yeah, not on that show.
not on Pomps.
Yeah, but I think that's what kind of gets him in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Well, he was a pimp. Like he runs a webcam company for. But it was a good interview, man. He's like, people call me a pimp, and I'm okay with it because I know what it stands for. It's like positive influence making promises or something like that. He had his own little acronym for it.
He made like the comedy podcast rounds too, and
Did
he gets buck wild on those ones because
yeah, he's very eccentric for sure.
Yeah,
and a little bit too much, but like the things that he says,
he's super too much.
Yeah. Anyways, where are we at here? Lost track. Lots going on. Cheers, boys. Cheers, everybody. What else do we want to zap into here, fellas? Rigo, you didn't even do housekeeping tonight.
Didn't with the golf tournament was the housekeeping.
The glow.
Hey?
The glow.
The glow.
We should give a couple shout outs here. One to Chaz. I don't think he was in the chat last week, but he's the winner of the Golden Duck. I believe it was out at Madge Lake. So now that he's here, we'll give him some cred. Congrats, Chaz.
Where is Madge Lake?
Past,
Is it in the Ducks?
Northwest of Roblin, Rigo?
Yeah. Pretty sick course. Not fun the first time you play there, but once you kind of know the lay of the land, then it's fun. Lots of blind shots.
Is it like a destination spot we should be hitting?
Yeah. It's pretty sick. Yeah, I don't know why we've never gone there. I guess like you can rent cabins and stuff there. I don't know why we've never gone there.
Madge Lake?
Madge Lake, I think it was sick like 15 years ago. And then some new ownership took over and blew it into the ground. And now somebody else bought it and is like
on the come up,
revamping it. And it's going to be like a sick place to go right away. Like they have a ski hill there too.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I really don't know. Like it's like an hour and a half from Dauphin and it never gets brought up ever. It's kind of crazy actually.
Ches, hit us up with some info on Madge.
Like, can you do a boys' weekend out there?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think it's a provincial park. Like it'd be similar to Kenosi.
Yeah, exactly.
But for
Is
me,
there a bar and shit there?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, what the fuck are we doing?
For me, if I had a choice between Kenosi and Madge, like I'm probably taking Kenosi every time.
Unless you get to imagine it's fucking sick.
No,
we played Madge before. Was it last time we were at Edgy or 2 years ago?
No, that was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, Kenosi's unreal.
Kenosi's such a sick everything, man. That's such a good place to be.
Kenosi's tits for like super close, and then like decently close. I don't think anything's gonna top Buffalo.
Buffalo Point?
I loved Buffalo, man.
The problem with Buffalo Point was there's no real nightlife there.
That was COVID, so it may be different at that
right.
bar.
You're right.
Like the waitresses and stuff said, yeah, usually it's bumping till 1.
Yeah, that was the heat of COVID, hey?
Right.
That guy I was talking about had some interesting things to say about COVID which I agree with most of it.
Yeah.
But maybe that's why I related with him. But Buffalo Point, yeah. Reggie, do we have any updates on the Ironman?
None.
Should we start doing a little bit of promoting it tonight on the show, maybe?
Could promote it, but we really don't have anything to promote.
Right.
There's an Ironman sometime.
October
Someplace.
1st.
It's October 1st, yeah. Or October 2nd, I think it
Is there like a wait list or something, or how
No,
do people
October
get in?
1st.
What's that?
October 1st.
How do people register?
Should have asked me this before the show. I could have got some more info from you.
You know that I love putting you on the spot on the show.
Well, I
Call the
just don't
clubhouse.
have any information here.
Call the clubhouse.
We haven't decided anything we're doing yet, so I don't know any news here.
Ches got the hookups. Ches should give another shout out to Ches too, because Ches I don't even know where it was. Some sort of marketplace, Edmonton, Alberta, maybe marketplace. Somebody was asking about the best custom head covers in Canada, and Ches tagged us in it, and then some guys started commenting to us. So I feel like there's a really underground, like guerrilla style way of marketing stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just love that stuff. Like instead of paying like a newspaper or like Facebook or Instagram to like throw your stuff out there, like it's so much better to just have people that
Pay
actually
Ches.
like your products and stuff to be able to do it. I feel like it's so much more effective. Anyways, this is a really good question from Trev. You guys can answer this one.
I can't. I haven't played Heckler yet.
And we got some info from Ches. But how do Hecla and Buffalo compare? Both far. Probably about the same amount. Buffalo might be a little further. From Brandon, I'm talking about, right?
I think that he's saying, how do they compare to Kenosi and Madge?
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
I'm pretty sure that's what he's meaning.
Maybe clarify, Trev, before we continue down that.
I would go Kenosi, Hecla, Buffalo, Madge. Would be my four.
Same.
Yeah. Oh, to each other.
Yeah, I haven't done Heckler.
Okay, Ches says, this is in regards to Madge Lake, 40 minutes from Roblin, if that. There was a bar there, but the previous owners killed it. I mean, burnt it down or
No,
shot it, stabbed it?
No, just ran it down
A lot of stabbings going on.
and ran it out of business.
They are bringing Madge back at a rapid pace. Like that. Bar and Lodge will be back. Are they redoing the Moosehead in Kenosi? Anybody know?
Get that insurance money, maybe.
We have
if that place was even insured. What a dump, but it's been
I don't think it was insured.
No.
It has to be. Gotta be.
I don't think it was insured.
I
know we have at least one
listener
listener in the chat from Saskatchewan tonight. Maybe they'll chime in.
I think to sell liquor, you have to have insurance.
100%.
I don't think so, boys. Could be wrong, but I don't think so.
I'm in the business.
Okay, so Trev says no to each other. Honestly, quite similar. Was it Buffalo that had the 19th hole? Yes.
Yes, that's a win.
That's a huge plus. Hard to beat.
Plus the beach we were on.
I don't remember Hecla having a beach.
No, but yeah, it did because we were at that fire and you could walk out there, but we never did.
That was Buffalo, I thought.
No, that was Hecla too.
Hecla. Oh, yeah.
Literally Hecla Island, yeah.
Not on the water, though.
Well, I think it was, yeah.
No, you had to run way down the path there to get to the water.
Yeah, but the water's there.
Yeah.
Like you could get to the beach if you wanted to.
Hecla also very the staff there are very what am I looking for here? They don't give a fuck, basically. They said as long as you're not partying in your room, you can do whatever you want on the resort.
Oh. Okay.
But there's literally nothing there like a restaurant or a club or anything that resembles that at Hecla. At Buffalo, there's a bar and like a lounge and a patio and stuff. In terms of the courses, I thought both were actually really nice. Both in really good shape. Both have some really cool holes.
I was surprised by how good Buffalo was.
They're very comparable courses.
They are.
Both resort style courses.
Mm-hmm. In parks.
In the bush, yeah.
Buffalo Point Park? I don't know. Hecla is for
I don't
sure.
think so. No,
Very
Buffalo Point's
similar.
part of the reserve, isn't it?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Buffalo also did not care at all. They both places were very catering to like bachelor parties and people having fun. Like there's no hardos out there. Kenosi, don't know if I'd say the same about them.
On the course. She's
On the
a shit
course.
show off course.
And in the no. That guy cruised by and said he's the owner of the park, and he's like, make sure you guys behave tonight or something like that. Don't you
In
remember that?
Kenosi?
Yeah.
We floored it every time we ever went there.
Yeah.
Like, we were like,
No governor either.
Chaz,
Nothing.
yes, love you, buddy. Ran it down. Okay, so
remember
he's
when we
talking
played
about the
baseball?
bar. See, Chaz knows what he's talking about. I don't think that they had insurance in there. You know what I'm thinking, Rigo? He was probably grandfathered into the rules, and they have a hard time changing those laws when they're grandfathered in.
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't know. You still need fucking health permits every year, so I think insurance goes one-on-one with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Be interesting to know. I mean, Chez is saying that, so we should take his word for it. But
Is Chez making this up? Chez, is that hearsay or is that like from a guy?
Hearsay. That's Ches say.
What's
yeah.
it mean?
Hedonism on Hecla.
What
What's
does this
hedonism?
mean?
It's
Eh?
just you do whatever you want to do.
Oh yeah. It's true though, man. It's true.
Sensual self-indulgence.
Another huge selling point for Hecla is they have a sick pool there.
Oh yeah.
They have a pool, they have a water slide, and they have like an outdoor, you can swim underneath the pool to go outside pool.
Oh,
Sick. There's like, that's an adult pool. So you go underneath there, you got the water slide, and then you swim underneath there to the adults pool, which is outside. Sick.
Man,
like an adults only pool?
Yeah. Like you can drink in there and shit.
What is this, a sex resort?
It's hedonism.
Well,
Saskatchewan is a wild place for sure. There's some weirdos from Saskatchewan.
it's a wild, wild west.
we're jumping all over the place here. What Mikhail told me, we were talking about my stag because it was last year at this time.
Yeah.
So all the memories are coming up. I don't know
Oh,
if you
yeah.
guys got any on your Snapchat or not, but all the memories are coming up. He said his buddy just did the same thing, like Dakota Dunes and
Really?
Moon Lake.
I want to go back to Dakota Lake sober.
I want to play it so bad.
Yeah.
I want to do that
A
whole trip
deadly
again.
ass course, man.
Yeah, I'll replay that trip again.
Every time.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Just seeing those memories on my phone, man, I was like crying.
Yeah, we got to get back to Saskatoon next summer, I think. Make
Mhm.
that a priority. Priorita. What else do we have to talk about, boys? Anything?
Not really.
That hour went by pretty fast. Maybe it's because we were talking about everything.
Jumping all over. Oh, here we go.
Thank God.
He just about made it.
Thank God.
Just about made it to the end. Oh, like legit gone now. Not even
Yeah,
loading.
here we go. This is what the people came to see.
Now we're off the rails.
For everybody listening on the podcast, Jor disappeared again. Disappeared into Rossburn.
That's one thing that I could never get over living up there, like having zero cell service.
Oh, he's back. But they have
There's
Wi-Fi
one-
calling now, so it's different now.
True, but like there's one spot on the golf course that you can get service.
Gilbert's not much different.
Oh, really?
Oh man,
Hey,
so frustrating. It's like it's weird actually. As a perspective match would be like clearly.
okay, we got some boys confirming this in the chat that Moosehead was non-insured.
Madge is as nice as Clear Lake. Doubtful. Ches is pulling legs now.
Yeah. Ches took it too far with his baby duck. Well, you know what, Rigo? Like it was a nice course. I think it was in terrible shape when we played there, though. I don't remember what time of year it was.
Yeah, same as the other time I played it, so it's tough to judge. We'll have to get back there.
Ches, how many rounds do you play in a year?
Into that, Chaz. Send us some deets, baby. You know
How
what?
many courses do you play in a year?
Okay. Any more tourneys in September this year? Any cool ones? Other than the Ironman October 1st.
Blue Chair.
Blue Chair, yep. Okay. I would say let's wrap her up.
I'm just trying to see if
Can do.
they had insurance.
Did you got nothing for the junk drawer? Or what was the new thing you were calling?
Man, it was
2 pina coladas.
2 pina colada. 666 and 999 Dello.
What's that one?
How's that go, Dickie?
You know what's crazy about the Moosehead? We were there like the summer that it burnt down. And it was like COVID ended and the restrictions were kind of still there in Manitoba. We went to the bar in Saskatchewan. It was just like absolutely packed to the Moosehead. And then it burnt down like not long after.
Saskatchewan was like Florida.
Yeah. Because we went to Moose Jaw that one weekend too to get away from everything.
So if
Moose
I
Jaw's
didn't
a
know
town.
that they didn't have insurance, like I would for sure be skeptical of like them not sure if they would be able to do it once they got shut down and they're like, we're gonna just burn this mother down and get insurance and move to Mexico. But if they
Right.
were uninsured, like that changes everything. So to me, that would suggest that like either like the Moosehead guy paid like a reporter to put that in an article just so people would be like, okay, skepticism's off.
I don't think that would happen.
Well, like what other time in history have you heard like whether a place was insured or not?
Well, usually when there's fires.
Whose business is that?
Lots
Nobody's.
of times they have like a GoFundMe because
Was there a GoFundMe for it? If not, then he had money.
no, I'm saying like if people do that, you know.
Chaz about 80 rounds. That's pretty big.
An online fundraiser has already raised over $6,000 for the family as they did not have any insurance.
Tough to say.
I mean, they never put $1 into that place in the last 50 years, so they probably saved up some cash anyways.
There was okay. I'm gonna do this comment back to back quick, so it makes sense. What were we talking about? I had a good thought in my head there. What happened?
Dickie's tourney looks sick.
Yeah, that would be really fun. What's your guys' opinion on alternate shot?
I hate it.
I'm a control freak, so I also hate it.
I
can't
love
get
the
like in a good
modified.
groove.
Like how you play horse races and stuff where you take the best ball off the tee.
And then go from there.
I love that format.
I hate having no control.
The only part I hated about it is like you're there for the whole day and you only get to hit half the shots.
Right.
That's my biggest issue with it.
Alternate shot, if you do like a Ryder Cup type deal, has to be at the shittier course. Nothing. I shouldn't go any further, but
What?
You okay?
no, we did it at Clear Lake one year, and it's kind of like I'm not going to say which tournament we're doing it at or which course we're doing it at this year, but
Do you guys do you do alternate shot every year?
yeah, modified.
Oh, is it? Okay. I feel like the years I played there, I must have missed that or something.
For the Agassi?
No, I think
Or
me and you
road.
played alternate shot together. Actually,
Oh, did we?
I think so.
But we're doing modified for Blue Chair though, right?
Just for the horse race.
So what the hell are we doing?
So we do 18 holes of 4-ball, 18 holes of Texas Scramble, horse race, which is modified.
Same
alternate,
partners throughout?
and then Saturday's singles. Yeah.
All right.
Should be good. Oak Island, I've heard all summer that it's just in fantastic shape, and I just absolutely love that course to death.
What's our team name again here, George?
For the blue chair?
Yeah.
I can't say it on here.
Why not?
Because it could be whiteboard material for the other team in case anybody's listening.
Remember our floor hockey teams growing
Floor
up?
hockey, yeah.
exactly.
I'm hoping that pays the same way here. The 2006 floor hockey champs.
That was our floor hockey or our road hockey team in high school too. 2010 road hockey champs.
I think we went 4, 5, 6.
It's a pretty cocky thing to do, but you put it out there in the universe and see what happens. Pomp was talking about on that same podcast today. He was talking about luck and how he doesn't believe in luck and how everything's just probabilities. And so that was kind of one of the cool things about that interview that I took away from it that I might start implementing into my life. Because historically, I've always considered myself to be a fairly unlucky guy for no real reason other than just because I get some shitty bounces once in a while on the golf course. And I can never seem to find my ball no matter what. What's that?
But do you put yourself in a position statistically?
Yes.
Right?
So
that's exactly what that golf theory is, whatever the hell that decade. Yeah. That's exactly what decade is.
Yeah. So I have switched my mental thoughts to say now that I am a lucky person. So I'm officially saying this on air live for like 100 people in the world to hear. So I am officially a lucky person, and I'm going to be lucky every round for the rest of my life. Chaz, Blue Chair is our year-end golf tournament for everybody in the league. It's pretty cool. We actually, it's changed a little bit through the years, but now we have it. The two teams who are the finalists in the league finals get to be the two captains, and they pick the teams for the event. So we got 24 guys that's going this year out of 28 league guys. So it's pretty well attended. And Oak Island and Wheat City are the host courses for it. So it's pretty fun event. Always a huge circle on the calendar, big red circle. So
can you guys hear the baby going nuts?
Nope.
No.
He's going ballistic right now.
And he should be.
Should be. It's late, man. Should we wrap her up, or what do you guys? Anything else to chat about?
I don't really have anything. Oh, we went golfing on Sunday after the tournament, and with Jor and like it was me, Jor, East, and Bridge went, and I had to swing easy because my back was buggered up.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know if I missed the sweet spot. But it goes a lot shorter. It goes a lot shorter, but it's crazy how much better. I don't know. Maybe it's different for guys that
weird how that works.
Spot all the time with irons though, but like it's just such a different feeling when it just jumps off the club face. Like the sweet spot, it's so crazy, and you have to barely swing it. It just explodes off there. It was weird actually. I might try to implement that this weekend. But then you step up and you want to just hit like a driver as hard as you can, or like. You don't have to. Like, I don't know.
Okay, so that kind of brings me to a point, and maybe this will lead to something else, maybe not, but...
Okay, if you're going, I got to bounce for 2 minutes. I'll be back.
Okay. I was thinking about AC, because I want to try to get him on the show for the 100th episode, which is in 5 weeks. But I remember him talking about speed training he was doing. And I'm just interested to see, like, was he specifically using that speed stick, or was he doing other exercises? That's kind of a question I want to ask him. But I also want to ask anybody out there who's listening, live or not, if they have any tips or suggestions for working on speed. And not only that, but is there a good device to measure your swing speed with that you could pick up on like Amazon or something? Because I really have no idea. Like, have you heard anything?
No.
But
I was just thinking though.
It's funny because you say you want to slow your swing down, and I'm trying to get mine higher speed.
But I think the thing about it is like all pros. I might be really wrong here. This might be a really bad take, but I feel like the more flexible you get and the stronger you get, the more it feels like you're swinging super easy, but you actually have a ton more power.
Could
So
be.
you're actually swinging like as
More
hard as
control.
you were when you had to work harder for it before because you weren't as strong and weren't as flexible. But
Yep.
then you get stronger and more flexible, and it just comes like an easier motion. So it feels like you're swinging easy, but you're actually getting like way more power.
Yep. That could be.
That's
Don't know
probably
for
how
sure,
it
but-
is. But it might be stupid that I'm just realizing that now. But that's I don't know. Like it's an obvious thing when you're in better shape. You can hit it farther in golf, and you can hit it's just way easier when you're in
Mhm.
better shape. Like I'm struggling right now because I'm in terrible shape right now. But
One thing that I saw, I think I mentioned it a couple weeks ago on the show, was that Tiger Woods, How I Play Golf. No, that's the book that I have, How I Play Golf. Anyways, whatever the Golf Channel film, like Golf TV, it's all on YouTube now, and they're actually so sick. They're like 15-minute episodes of like bunker shots, uneven lies, par threes, shit like that, eh? And like Tiger, I heard him end a few episodes with something that his dad used to tell him. He's like, you can swing as hard as you want as long as you hit it square and you keep your balance. So I feel like there's a line there of like not over swinging, but also keeping your balance and hitting it square. He said, as long as you can swing as hard as you want, as long as you hit it in the middle of the club face and keep your balance.
that's where Chez's thing comes from too, core strength, because then you can hold your balance longer, right?
Right.
And that's why it's so big on core right now in golfers. Like Rory's core is like absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
But
Welcome back, drums.
I think it's Chez's comment meant watch the Becoming Annika documentary.
What's that on Netflix?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, but
Like Annika Sorenstam?
yeah.
For like 10 years, the only thing on golf on Netflix was what? That junior golf thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Little big shots.
God, that's such a good movie, man. I might watch that tonight.
I'm gonna watch Big Daddy tomorrow, I think.
So Trev says, get
Ooh.
fat. I gained even more Molson muscle and hit it further. I've never heard the phrase Molson muscle.
Yeah, either. I like it though.
I like it too. Core strength is huge. Learning how to use the ground and your legs. That's something that I never learned. They didn't teach us that at Mano's Golf School. Remember Mano's Golf School, man? What a blast.
I don't think we ever went there together, but I went like 6 years.
Yeah, we knew each other, though.
Yeah.
We never went in the same vehicle, but we knew each other. Watch the Becoming Annika documentary. Trev or Chez, what's that on?
It's on the YouTube.
Speaking of that, how do you watch LIV Golf? Do they have like a website or something?
I think it's just on YouTube.
Or TikTok?
You don't.
Golf Channel. Well,
Yeah.
I don't have cable, Chaz. That doesn't help me a whole lot.
You just don't watch it.
It's probably on their website.
Oh, okay. Well,
Simple as that. You just leave it alone.
I have to get 2 new tires for my car. Guess how much it costs?
8.
7.
Wish.
12.
No, that's steep.
Oh well. Like $1,000.
You need more than 2 in the fucking winter with that
That's
rain
out.
you got.
I'm getting chains on them.
You better.
$1,000 for 2
I
tires.
think you have to buy a truck.
Wow. You're gonna need at least an SUV.
Yeah.
I said, is that going rate for tires these days? $1,000? Holy
Yours are low
Christ.
profile, I think, aren't they?
You used to get 4 tires for less than $1,000, like
Yours
5
are-
years ago.
Where?
Yours are low pro though.
No.
Yeah.
Any tire people out here that could give a guy a discount?
Mine are cheaper than that. He says they're cheaper than that.
Yeah, mine's like $200 a tire.
Yeah, well, mine go fast. So
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's wrap this shit up. My eyes are
Yeah.
starting to water. I'm so tired.
I just took the last sip of my beer. So, hey, everybody in the chat tonight, thanks for coming. It was great chatting with you. Saw a few new faces. Rob hasn't been here for a while. Where's Rob been? He comes to Glow Golf, and all of a sudden he's back. Unreal.
Back in the family.
Lamborghini, Trev.
Fuck.
Cheers.
It was Cal Tire, actually. I said, what is going on? How is it $1,000?
Yeah, go to Fountain. Go
He
see
sold
Jess.
it to me like
Jess
for
Quartz. Exactly.
It was a discount that I was getting. He's like, yeah, we'll get you this, taxes in, aligned.
Rob
Chaz.
pipes up. All of a sudden, he's been in here just not coming.
Jess and my old lady are cousins.
What?
Small world,
Small
baby.
world.
Hey, well, can you guys put me in touch with somebody here? Like, instead of just throwing your dick around? I know, that's what I thought. I don't know. Drums, hook me up with Jesse.
All right.
Jesse?
Tomorrow, because I have my appointment at 1. So,
Well, fuck. Give a guy some time.
just text him or her, whatever Jess is.
Literally,
guy.
just go there. You're going to get a better price than fucking 5 per tire.
Okay. Everybody in here is tire experts all of a sudden. So,
So you just got to
whatever.
ask.
If I would have known that we were doing a tire show, I would have mentioned it earlier and got some actual constructive comments and feedback here. Put me in touch with Jess, Drums.
All right.
Or Chad.
You said Jesse.
Could be Jesse, no?
Could be. I don't know.
Yeah, no, Jess is the guy.
When you guys think of the name Jesse, who do you think of?
Jesse
Spano.
Bresdin.
Who?
Spano.
Rigo?
Jesse Bresdin.
I think of Jesse from Free Willy.
Oh.
What about Uncle Jesse from Full House?
It's a good one.
Or Jesse from Mighty Ducks 1.
Jesus Christ.
He only made it like half the movie.
What is it? Yeah. Did he die?
Nah, he just quit.
Oh. What does NFW mean?
No fucking way.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Someone's got to put me in touch with a tower guy ASAP. Like, this isn't right. Okay. Drum, send us off. Nice chatting with everybody tonight. Very glad you could be here, and we'll see you next week. Drum, send us off.
Let's get out of here. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us for another hour and a bit. Did we hit an hour and a half? Just about. Thanks for joining us. We will be back next week. Same bat channel, same bat time. Catch you later. Love you, boys. Peace.
Love you, fellas.
See you, boys.